I get a lot of questions on a daily basis asking what are all the picks that you'd get in the basic set, or what are the names, how do you use them, etc. Oh crap. So basically I'm going to try to go over some of the basic picks that come in your average set and some more advanced ones. Let's see. All picks can be put into two basic categories, which would be raking picks, which are like the snake rake, and single pin picking picks, which is like a short hook. Basically, the only single pin picking picks, are the long hook, the short hook, and there is a medium hook, which is pretty much a blend between the two. Rakes, is pretty much every other pick besides the short, medium, and long hook, which are, let me see, 3 are typically used for wafer locks, like this lock off of a desk, which are the snowman, double ball or snowman pick, full ball, and half ball. These are all used in basically an in-out motion like that, of course with a tension wrench, but in-out. I like to do a slight jiggling motion if I'm not doing in-out raking. And there's also, I'll cover that a little later. So we'll put those aside. The half diamond and full diamond, you can see not much of a difference, except half diamond's about half the size of full diamond. Who would have thought? These are good for half diamond's better for padlocks, full diamond's better for doors, because doors have bigger keyways and larger pins and more room to work. So basically, an in-out motion pretty much work like the highest ridge on a key, almost, which is just bringing above and below the shear line one pin at a time, and go in a fast like that motion. Again, that comes with skill. Pretty much like that kind of motion if you can swing it. Let's see, sawtooth, which is good for opening locks. I found if you notice on a key how there's tall and really low, if you have a lot of tall and a lot of really low, it's hard for all picking techniques, but especially this, because this isn't going to get those highs and lows. This will get the mids pretty much. So this is very good if the lock is keyed mainly in center cuts, like say above a 3 and below a 8 or so, and it should work very well, I found in my experience. A ramped, which is a more advanced pick, is, I'm not really sure where you'd use this. I haven't used it that much. It's an interesting pick, especially for bigger keyways. That's always worth a try to see if you like it. Because one thing I should point out, with all these picks, what you use is all individual taste. So if you have them, experiment with all of them, find which work better with door locks, padlocks, separate types of locks, etc. It's mainly personal taste. The snake rake, which is much better for padlocks. Door locks, you can, but the next pick is better for that. Again, basic in-out, and then speed, out. And all rakes I found you can apply a slight little jiggling motion. Be gentle because you can rake your picks with this technique. And then the camel rake, or W rake, which is really good for doors, which is an in-out kind of, and this will really work the pins. And this works pretty good for about 70% or so of locks. There are some that just won't open with it, I don't know why. And also, it's always good to combine raking and single pin picking, so like rake most of the pins up, and then you can single pin the last ones, or single pin them all. Single pin picking, I forgot to cover that, is basically, I like to start from the back, apply tension, and kind of levering against the front of the lock. Like you see, this one has marks. That's a good technique when you don't know how to feel pins, is get the key, and I don't have a key, or maybe I do. Kind of put it like that against the last notch, and every valley put a mark, a black mark on all the pins. And that way when you go in, you can feel which pins you're at and get used to single pin picking, because it is something that you need to learn. You can't go, alright, I just got my PickSet. I'm gonna go single pin pick. Because trust me, I tried that when I first got into lock picking. If you don't know if you don't understand the basic mechanics of locks, you're not gonna open them. Pretty much. And you need to understand how these work. So if you've ever disassembled a lock, you know what I mean. So that's pretty much it. There are some like this double-sided, which I got from, I should mention, all these picks I'm using are in my, I think it's the LRCH30 that I got from lockpicktools.com, and it also includes 2 of these, which are nice, I found. Kind of have a slightly fatter, slightly larger. I think I'd call this, I'm pretty sure this would be classed as a medium hook. You see it is slightly, very slightly, but a little fatter and bigger. Maybe not a medium hook, maybe still call it a short hook. It's not a short hook. So that's pretty much it. I should note that my videos have been fairly farly spaced apart, and I've been really busy lately, so hopefully I'm going to be able to start doing on a fairly regular, hopefully once a week basis. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.
Suck the monkey gone.